What's up, guys? Artist Rooster One here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And of course, you can't have the three-way dance unless there's three of us. So joining me as always is Shelby, aka Shubs.
Snow.
Snow.
Yeah,
Okay.
because we got a lot of snow,
Okay. All right.
motherfucker.
We're not a video podcast. They don't know
Well,
that.
I think
You know?
they wouldn't know it if we did.
It'd be one thing if we did video podcast and you're doing it right like behind your window or some shit. Then
In a snowbank.
there we
In a
go.
snowbank.
And joining me as always, he came on Eileen, Nick.
At this moment, you mean everything. What's up, everybody?
You came on Eileen.
Wow. Damn.
I saw that on a T-shirt today, and I was looking for the '80s reference, and I was just like, you know what? Let's use it.
I want to see this T-shirt. I kind of want to buy it.
It's just it's like a tiny British sign, and it just says "He came on Eileen." Oh, it's it. It's like a little British flag, and it says "He came on Eileen." That's it. That's all it was.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, all right, we got a show for you here tonight. Of course, we're going to play our games we love to play here. Three-word dance. It came from eBay. And, of course, we're going to, as Nick so eloquently put it, whose line is it anyway, with a wrestling twist. We're going to do impromptu promo. Funny story about that before we get into the news. I fell asleep Monday afternoon watching an auction. And the next thing I know, I'm like half in, half out. Next thing I know, I hear like fucking... the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. We talk about WoW Unleashed. And I'm like, who the fuck is talking about the podcast? You know, I'm like tripping balls now because like I'm half asleep and shit. I didn't realize that the auction I was watching ended and it just automatically went to Nick's live.
Oh.
Nick is pimping out the podcast. Like I was tripping balls for a second, man. I was like, am I dreaming this or some shit? Because like then it's like it's Nick's voice, and I'm like, I don't remember Nick pimping out the podcast on the podcast. Like, why would he be pimping out the podcast on the podcast? Like, I was gone. But yeah, we're gonna do impromptu promo. We finally have some good amount of questions for you guys. But we're not gonna do any of them. We're gonna punish you. We made you do questions. Now we're not gonna do any of them. There you go. How you like that one? I'm kidding. We'll do them. And of course, we're going to book our ultimate Royal Rumble, which we'll get to here. So let's get right into the news here. The first thing here, Elimination Chamber is coming back, and it is going to be in Saudi Arabia. And on top of all that, they actually considered a name change. Did you hear what the name change could have been, Shelby? I'm pretty sure Nick heard it, but Shelby, did you hear what the name change could have been?
Is it something about gas chambers?
No, it was
Okay.
they were gonna change the name from the Elimination Chamber. Now they confirmed this to be at their next Saudi Arabia show, so it's either gonna be Super Showdown or Crown Jewel. Those are the two names that they've been, using here. They were gonna name the Elimination Chamber the WrestleMania Chamber.
It makes me think that they're gonna put the WrestleMania sign inside the chamber so that they can actually touch.
It just makes me think that they're gonna have it at WrestleMania.
Wow.
So why the fuck call it the WrestleMania Chamber and then have it at one of the Saudi shows? Which that's fine if they want to bring something different to this Saudi show. Put the Elimination Chamber at the Saudi show. Fine, whatever. But don't call it the WrestleMania Chamber.
Yeah, but like those Saudi shows are slowly becoming the WrestleManias. They really are in a lot of ways.
Oh yeah, how was Brothers of Destruction versus DX for you?
I'm not saying they're good. I'm just saying that's what they're becoming. Hell, at this point, WWE's just gonna pack up shop and move to fucking Saudi Arabia.
I would rather that like Johnny Knoxville wins the Rumble than challenges both champions. That way, we don't have to have the WrestleMania Chamber or whatever the fuck they want to call it. They can't
Go ahead.
They can't call it the Elimination Chamber in Germany because
Yeah. I know it's called No Escape in Germany.
Yeah. That's
in
right.
which it's like
Isn't Hell in a Cell like that too?
Yeah, it's
no,
and in other places it's heck in a sec.
heck in a sec.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
The Disney version.
All right. Next
The
up
Disney
here, one of the biggest stars in AEW is a free agent, supposedly. Cody Rhodes, the current actual TNT champion. There's an interim champion, which I'm just like, okay, whatever.
For like a week.
I know, yeah, exactly. But Cody Rhodes is supposedly a free agent. People are like, oh, well, he's the EVP, whatever. Apparently, he's not even under an EVP contract as well. Here's my thoughts on it, though. I think it's a work.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why would he leave?
Cody Rhodes is one of your biggest talents in that company.
Well, from
Okay.
from the starting of the company, yes.
From the
He
start of the
founded
company.
Yeah.
Yeah, he founded it essentially. So I mean, but still, he's like your top mid carder / top lower main eventer.
Mm.
Okay. And you're gonna tell me that his contract just ran up and nobody fucking talked to him and said, "Hey, we need you to sign this."
I think he didn't want to renew. I think he's fully going on to trying to be an actor.
Nope,
He's done with wrestling.
because he's gonna be on Dynamite tomorrow, and I think that's when he's gonna be like, "I signed a new contract," and it was all a work. I think it's already signed.
It's gotta be.
Maybe. I don't know if they.
And people are, and for anybody listening to this, all 3 of you who actually listen to this, and not the other 60 who just kind of listen. But to the actual 3 who listen to this, no, he's not going to show up in the Rumble. Let me kill that dream for you right now.
It'd be cool, but
I mean, yeah, it'd be cool. I mean, fuck, it'd be cool if a lot of people showed up in the Rumble.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna happen.
Well, let's face it, it's probably gonna be fucking Zack Ryder.
Oh God,
I'd actually be okay with that.
I would.
He's not gonna be Matt Cardona though.
So Mickey
So-
James isn't going to be the Mickey James she has an Impact just because she
She
has
should
the same
damn well
name.
be. She should
She won't
damn
be.
well
Well,
be
Mickey,
fucking
well, this is not on my,
hardcore country.
this is not on my news cycle, but yeah, I was about to say, yeah, she's claimed that she's gonna come out the hardcore country.
Is she good? Did she say anything about having the Impact title?
No, as in she hasn't said anything about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But speaking of free agents, there could be another free agent pretty soon here. Mustafa Ali, former 205 Live standout, and then became a SmackDown standout before his push was tragically put to bed by a fluke eye injury. He has finally requested his release from WWE, apparently after a heated argument with Vince McMahon, and according to what Nick said, apparently because they wanted him to be Aladdin.
Well, I don't know if that's what it was. Like, I mean, reading that
What
article.
else could it be?
Well,
Well,
reading that
they-
article, there was something about New America, and I thought, ooh, were they gonna
Yeah.
make him like Mega Ali or like Muhammad Hassan style, but only in mega times? I don't know. It just there's gotta
Well,
be
yeah.
something like
With a
that.
gimmick
caused
like that- With a gimmick like that, though, I can see you having a couple disagreements. But if you go to Mustafa Ali and said, okay, we want you to put on the red fez, okay, and the tan pants, and you're going to be, like Shelby said in the chat, Ali Din, or whatever. We want you to be that. And, like, just Mustafa just looked at him and said, wipe your ass with that. Suck my shit. I'm going home.
Slapped him 17 times. No, slapped him 15 times and slapped him another 2 times or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So I'm going home.
And, like, he went home and thought about it. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't need this. And just was like, I want out. I don't want to be Aladdin.
And then Vince somewhere was like, you took paternity leave, pal.
Yeah.
Extension.
Like, what are they going to have next? Biggie eating fried chicken and watermelon?
Well,
Well, don't
they
run it
kind of
past
already
them.
do shit like that anyway. It's not fried chicken and watermelon, but
Yeah. But
they're the stereotype.
I mean, I saw the value in Mustafa Ali in the Cruiserweight tournament they did. I mean, he had a great match with Lindsay Dorado, I believe, in the second or third round, something like that. Great match. I mean, it was one of those ones that went under the radar. Now, there was a lot of standout matches in that tournament, but that's the one that like not a lot of people really mention. People talk about, oh yeah, Kota Ibushi and who was it? The TJP. Yeah, TJP. Yeah, it was TJP. TJP and Kota Ibushi. Oh, that was a great match, and this was a great match. But no one ever talks about Lindsay and Mustafa Ali. And then when he went on SmackDown and was getting that tremendous push, and then it just came to an end. Then we did get Kofi Mania out of it, which I guess was a great consolation prize until it ended. But and then I think Retribution could have been his big thing, but then they killed that the second they revealed Mustafa Ali as the leader. Having Hurt Business kill it.
Well, I mean, they killed it way before that, though, with the stupid names and the fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I think the names and they've given us contracts they could have came back from, but then they revealed Mustafa Ali as the leader, and it's like, okay, we got something here. But then their first match, when Mustafa Ali is their leader, the group's all together, they jump to the Hurt Business.
Then the Hurt Business broke up like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, so I don't know. I believe it or not, no, I know normally people would say like, oh, Mustafa Ali to AEW. I think Impact would be the better place for him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not AEW Dark. Go to Impact.
Yeah. And in other news, fish swim in water, we breathe air, and Sonny was arrested.
Wow. What a surprise.
Yeah.
There's snow in Canada.
Lots of it, too.
Yeah.
Well, she was apparently arrested for threatening her boyfriend with a pair of scissors and making terrorist-like threats.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
Yeah. And again, fish swim, we breathe. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
And the final bit of news here is a slow week. A new signee is with Impact. Speaking of Impact, 2 stories ago. Speaking of Impact, a new signee, and that is the Frankenstein himself, PCO, has apparently signed with Impact.
Yeah.
Nick's not happy.
Probably not. You want to see him in AEW?
No, I saw PCO on well, actually it was on one of those fucknut shows, the insane fucknut that stabbed the referee. It was on one of his shows.
Oh, yeah, right.
In 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And it was PCO. PCO was in the main event, and I'm like, that's fucking Quebec Pierre right there. I just have never seen
Jean-Pierre Lafayette.
I've just never seen the appeal in PCO as the character. I've never seen the appeal in seeing him wrestle at however the fuck old he is. And he didn't, I don't know if it was a couple years ago now, but he said he didn't want to sign with Impact. He wanted to work his way to WWE or something like that. So I don't understand why.
Let's be realistic here. I mean, I know you don't see the appeal, but I didn't see the appeal either. When I heard that he was back, I was like, okay, whatever. Quebecker's back on the road, whatever. But then I saw some of his work in ROH, and I was like, wow, he actually is pretty fucking good. But let's be realistic here. No matter how good he is at his age, WWE is not going to sign him.
No.
Well, no, not
they're firing people left and right. They're going around backstage like, so happy birthday. How old are you? And they're like, oh, 41. They're like, oh, okay, you're fired. Here's your cake. Get the fuck out.
Oh, hey, you want to go on main event this week? Well, and dye your beard too, pal.
Yeah, unless you're somebody like Bobby Lashley or, somebody who's drawing in some big money and shit. And if you're over 40, you're fucking out of there, man.
Pretty much.
All right, that was the news this week. Not a lot of news really to talk about this week. I could not find really a lot to find, so you're lucky you got that segment there. So let's move on to our games that we like to play here, and that is It Came From eBay. And the 3-word dance. Let me get the scores here. And I did not get the scores from last week's 3-word dance, but whatever. Nick has 20 and Shelby has 19 for It Came From eBay. So let's find some items here. Let's go with. Oh man, I did all these. Okay. All right. This is an empty can. Are you guys familiar with RC Cola?
Oh yeah.
Okay. This is an empty can of RC Cola. Apparently, for a while, they had a brand called RC Edge Cola. It was called RC Edge, and it was RC Edge Cola, and it had a picture of WWE Hall of Famer, technically, China, on the can. And this is an empty can of RC Edge Cola. So, Nick, how much is this empty can of RC Edge Cola with China on the can going for on eBay?
I feel like it would be a lot more if it had Edge on the can. Because, I mean, it's called RC Edge.
RC Edge. They put Christian on just for the hell of it. He's just smiling.
No, it's just a blue dot. Fuck, for an empty can, $9.
$9. And Shelby?
$10.
You fucking dickhead.
Well, believe it or not, this can is actually going for $50.
Wow. An empty can of RC Cola.
$50. All right.
Amazing. I'm going to go through my recycling tomorrow.
Gross.
All right. So let's go this one right here. This is a 1985 The Hulkster. Doesn't say Hulk Hogan on it. Just says The Hulkster, and it has Hulk Hogan flexing there. Notebook. That's all there is to it. You know, it's just
Is it written in?
It's not written in. Brand new.
I
There's
don't
never
want to
been
read
written-
Hulk Hogan's ramblings.
So, Shelby, how much is the 1985 The Hulkster notebook going for on eBay?
$40.
$40. And Nick?
60.
60. See, on the first one, y'all really undershot. Y'all been doing this a lot lately. On one item, y'all really undershot, and then on the next item, y'all really overshot, and that's exactly what y'all did here. Because, believe it or not, this item is only going for $12.99.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Shelby has actually tied up the game.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so, but of course, you know, like always, we got to do the ass blaster. All right, there we go. I didn't know when it was going to end there.
Yeah.
So, Shelby, would you like a Macho Man item? Hulk Hogan item? Hulk Hogan items are really easy to find. That's why that's why there's a lot of Hulk Hogan that pops up.
Yeah.
A Hulk Hogan item, a Macho Man item, or a Diesel item.
Diesel.
Diesel. Okay. All right. This is a WWF Big Daddy cooler. See what they did there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a Diesel branded cooler. Just says Big Daddy Cool on it, and it's called the WWF Big Daddy Cooler.
I really want this. It's ridiculous. I'm probably not going to want to pay for it though.
So how much is this cooler going for on eBay?
$1,500.
$1,500. And Nick, how much is this going for on eBay?
2,700.
Oof.
2,700. And what did you say, Shelby?
15.
Shelby, you went 3 for 3.
Oh damn!
Because
Hell yeah.
while this is not an ass blaster type of price, this is an ass blaster type of item because this is just so bizarre. It's only going for $500.
You know, I might consider buying it for $500
What?
if it's like really good quality.
kidding?
Although it's probably
Oh, no.
not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Why would you ever think that?
Yeah,
it would?
that's
It
fair.
would hold
That's
2
fair.
beers and like fucking maybe a sandwich.
Well, I was just thinking like a Yeti cooler.
Oh.
Oh, there's no way it's like a Yeti cooler.
Oh no, this thing
Probably
came
not.
out like in like 94 '95 when he was like champion, or '96 or whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be
Well,
one of those things you call in and
Well, Shelby
Yeah.
tied it, so now we got to break that tie. So here we go. No, I'm
Oh, fuck.
I
Let's
won't ruin
see
it
what-
for him. I'll give him a week of hope.
Yeah, the last time you ruined it for me.
Yeah, I'll give you a week of hope there. All right, now it's time to play our game, the 3-word dance. And I didn't even ask if you guys had any, but
I got a couple.
yeah,
I
I'm
got
sure
3.
you did.
Yeah, I got 3.
All
I
right.
say a couple, but it's 3 because as soon as you say a few, that's more than 3.
Yeah.
So let's go with. Okay. Let's go with this one. All right, the 3 words are 3, as in the number 3. Golf. Backlash.
Chavo Guerrero,
No.
golf, Three
Oh.
Amigos.
Oh, okay.
3 golf backlash.
3 golf backlash.
Jinder Mahal.
Damn, that's good. Yeah,
Oh shit.
that's good.
Yeah.
I really got to find that score sheet.
All right. Next 3 words are, and I think mine are going to be pretty easy tonight. At least this one and the last one for sure. 3 words are yard, tribal.
Roman
Roman
Reigns.
Reigns.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, got that one.
Uh,
Not find this fucking score sheet and it's pissing me off.
all
I
right.
can't believe you. Oh yeah, by the way, Jinder Mahal, three-man band golf. He was pinned on a golf course to lose the 24/7 title. Backlash. He won his first WWE, or his only WWE title at Backlash.
Lost because of Brock Lesnar. Yeah. So 3 words. 4. Brain. Best.
Ric Flair.
Nope.
4.
Brain.
Oh,
Brain.
Brain.
I thought you said rain.
That's what I thought too.
No. Brain. 4. Best.
Mr. Perfect?
Nope.
Brain. Is it Tully Blanchard?
Yep.
No.
4 Horsemen. Brain Busters. Best wishes.
That's good.
Yeah, that was a good one. Okay. Let's see if I can find another one here. So I wrote one of these down, and I'm just like, that is way too easy now that I look at it. Okay. There. Let's see how I get this one. I'll be impressed. Nutcracker. Santa. Chair.
Balls Mahoney.
Holy shit! Nutcracker, because his finisher was called the Nutcracker Suite. Santa, because he played Santa Claus. And chair, that was his weapon of choice, the chair.
That
Damn.
was exactly what I was going for.
Oh, man, that was impressive. I'll give you that one.
I know a lot about balls. Mahoney.
Can somebody edit that out? Balls.
Yeah, maybe not put that pause in there next time, you know? I know a lot about balls. Mahoney.
Next 3 words are gang, patriot, hoe.
Godfather?
Nope.
Lita.
Nope.
Victoria.
Nope.
Damn.
Say the words again.
Gang, patriot, hoe.
Gang, Patriot, Ho. Is it Bret Hart?
Nope. Focus more on patriot and hoe.
Del Wilkes.
No.
Patriot. And I don't want to do a hint because your hints just give them away.
Kurt Angle.
No. Sometimes most of the time they do, not always.
The Rock?
Nope.
Oh. Jim Duggan.
Jim Duggan is correct. So
Oh, man,
Patriot and Ho seem to be somewhat reasonable for you guys. Gang is because in the first ever Royal Rumble,
eliminated
one man
gang
gang
to
was the
win.
last one to eliminate. He was
I was
out
stuck
there.
in like 1997 because I was just
Yeah.
like gang rules was the
Yeah,
first. That's where I was stuck at, man.
that's why I thought Gang would really fuck you up. So I said focus on Patriot and Ho.
All right, so next 3 words: ass, leg, contract.
Hogan.
No.
Ass leg
Stacy Keibler.
No.
contract. Ass leg contract. CM Punk?
No.
Stephanie McMahon.
No.
Billy Gunn?
No.
Hint.
Mr. America.
Oh, Zach Allen.
Yeah.
I was like, I said Hogan. But then I had to think. I was like, Mr. America, wait a minute.
There's like there was all the contrast stuff. His
Yeah.
one leg, the Kiss My Ass Club threat. If he joined the Kiss My Ass Club, he would get the contract, and then he attacked Vince.
All right, this one's the fuck with y'all. Y'all really got to think outside the box with this one. Your 3 words are hatchet, smush, crunch.
William Regal.
No.
Hatchet, smush, crunch. Simon Gotch.
No.
I can't remember his name right now. Kieran Cross.
No.
Okay.
No, the 3 words would have been shitty, shitty, shitty then.
That's Smush. You said Smush,
Smush.
right?
SMUSH.
Yeah.
Smush.
Smush. That's such a gross sounding word. People talk about moist, but smush? Like, ugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gross. Smush, crunch.
Hatchet, smush,
Hatchet.
crunch.
We're talking like the axe hatchet, right? Like, we're not talking some sort of weird fuckery.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a tag team?
Would you like a hint?
Tatanka.
No, not Tatanka.
Demolition.
Yep.
All right.
Hatchet is another word for axe. Smush is another word for smash, and crunch is another word for crush. All members of Devon Nation.
Fuck.
I was thinking that for a long time, but I was like, we never do tag teams. So
That's fucking
it has happened, but not very
Yeah,
often.
I'm the only one that really does tag teams.
Yeah. All right. Final 3 words for me are bad, Sable, marvelous.
Mark Marrow.
Mine were all really easy this week.
Fuck.
I think those are self-explanatory.
Generation Royal.
Young Bucks.
No.
Hmm.
Generation Royal Outcast.
William Regal?
No.
Generation Royal Outcast. Bo Dallas?
No.
Steve Slater?
No.
Adam Rose?
No.
Jinder Mahal.
No.
All right, I got it. Hint.
Genesis.
Yeah, that helped.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. Alex Shelley?
No.
Chris Sabin?
No.
Damn.
You were closer with Heath Slater and Bo Dallas.
Wade Barrett?
No.
Oh. Sheamus?
No.
The fuck? Ezekiel Jackson?
No.
I
Drew
got
McIntyre.
No.
Yeah.
Curtis Axel.
Damn it! That was the other social outcast. I couldn't remember. I thought it was Jinder
Generation.
Mahal once. I thought it was the other outcast was Jinder Mahal once. I said three of them, and then Shelby's like Jinder Mahal. Oh yeah, there's the other one.
So yeah, Generation. It's their generation. Royal because of the Royal Rumble. And then the Axelmania stuff. And then fucking Outcast because social outcast. Genesis of McGillicuddy.
Was that the only no contest this week?
Yeah.
Damn. No
Wait, there-
contest. Getting its ass kicked.
Yeah. There was one I wanted to do just for fun here. Where is it? Oh, where did I do with it? It was on one of these pages. Where is it? Oh, okay. Here we go. I think this is easy. Yeah, it might have been pretty easy this week. Apparently, some of the ones I thought were hard. 3 words are chops, ace, holiday.
Ace. John Laurinaitis.
No.
Fuck. Chops. Eddie Kingston?
No.
Kofi Kingston.
No. Chops. Hint. This might give it away, but mutton.
The Butcher.
Sure.
Huh?
The Butcher.
No. What did Shelby say?
I said sure.
Mutton, or however you spell mutton.
Mutton chops. One of the Viking Raiders.
No.
Both of the Viking Raiders.
No. They have beards, for one. I'll say I had to stump y'all with one this week.
Matt Jackson.
No. What?
Nick Jackson.
No.
Both
CM
Matt
Punk?
and Nick Jackson.
No.
Wardlow.
No.
Kenny Omega.
No.
James Storm.
No.
Lance Storm.
No.
Tony Storm.
You don't even have facial hair.
Lance Storm doesn't have facial hair either.
You're just wearing like words now. You're like Lance Storm, Tony Storm. Like, all right, fuck it. Mutton chops, Ace of Spades. Does Jethro Holiday ring a bell?
Trevor Murdoch.
Trevor Murdoch. Ace of
Oh,
Spades
damn.
was his finisher, and he has the big mutton chops there.
Jethro Holiday. Fuck.
Jethro Holiday.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right, now.
Gimmick.
And now we're gonna move on to booking the ultimate Royal Rumble. But before we do that, we got to give a shout out to one of our sponsors here at the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast, and that is the great people over at HardToFindTV.com, where you can head on over and find that classic TV show. Like lately, I've been rewatching the Drew Carey Show, which is excellent piece of television. You can go over there and you can get the Drew Carey Show on DVD or Blu-ray if you like, and they'll even slap subtitles on there for you in any language that you like, and they'll slap it on there for a reasonable price. And if that price just isn't reasonable enough for you, use the checkout code ARTIST, ARTIST, at checkout and save yourself 15%. The only downside is, not really a downside, but they only accept Amazon Pay at the moment, but Amazon Pay is a nice, quick, and easy way to pay for your items. So head on over there, let them know that Artists on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you, and get that great classic TV show that is not available on physical media or hasn't been on physical media in a long time. Physical media is out there dying. Go to your Walmart section, go to your Target section, just look at the pitiful excuse of a DVD section that they have compared to how it used to be. So head on over to hardtofindtv.com, use the checkout code ARTIST, and save yourself 15% on that new classic. All right, so we're going to do this much like we did the, booking the Invasion WrestleMania and Ultimate Takeover. We're just going to do a round table here, see who we agree with, disagree with, and then let me get another piece of paper ready because I don't want another AEW draft situation. So yeah, anybody want to throw a name out first? Because there's one name I'm telling you right now that if I hear the fucking name, I am going to fight tooth and nail that he doesn't get into this fucking Rumble.
Are we doing this in order? Or are we going to do like number 1, 2, 3, 4? Or are we just saying?
I don't think the order is really necessary. It's just like if these 30 were in, like, okay, cool. Because
I do have a name, and I would think that I would put him at number 1. And I think you disagree with that, but again, we're not doing it that way. So he was the first thought that came to mind was Jerry the King Lawler. And the reason I say Jerry Lawler, and the reason I'd say number 1 if we were doing it that way, is he was one of the first. Actually, I think he was the first to do the hiding under the ring trick, where he basically just doesn't get in and just hides underneath, and heels and baby faces can come up and attack him. Probably baby faces more or less on their way to the ring and just like beat the crap out of him a little bit, and then he comes in at the end and wins. Doesn't have to win, but yeah, I just like Jerry Lawler in the Rumble, like being that fucking chicken shit heel.
Yeah, but
he's the only one that ever did it properly and well.
I had Jerry Lawler as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Because like out of all the Rumbles he was in, he only lasted 30 minutes in the one that he was under the ring for.
Yeah.
In a lot of these, I base my my thing on longevity in there, and like people who lasted a long time, or win factor or such like that, elimination factor. Jerry Lawler never even crossed my radar.
I fantasy booked based upon 30 guys I thought would be good together in one.
Actually, I did too.
Y'all could have included women too, right?
Yeah, I know. I was trying to work some in there, but I didn't know. I kept adding names and erasing names and like.
Okay, it's 2 against 1. I guess Jerry Lawler's in. I don't really like it, but okay. Jerry Lawler, first entrant. All right, well, let me throw my name out there.
So happy.
Because it's 2 against 1. I don't think he should be in there, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I gotta throw this one out there before there's no room for him already because I'm already losing here. Bob Backlund.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I can agree with Bob.
Just based on, he was in other Rumbles other than 1993, and he didn't do so well. But based on the 1993 Royal Rumble performance alone, where he lasted like almost, I think like 59 minutes or 50 minutes or something like that, because that is like one of the best. Nobody really talks about the only thing people talk about from Rumble 93 is fucking Macho Man's little fuck up. It's the only thing really people mention from that Rumble, and nobody ever talks about how Bob Backlund entered at like number 1 or 2, and like go back and watch that Rumble. In fact, spoiler alert, that's my vintage pick of the week is the Royal Rumble 93. Go back and watch that, and when he comes out, no fucks are given. No fucks. People are just like, whatever, Bob Backlund.
Yeah.
Give a shit. But by the end, when he eliminates Rick Martel, that crowd wants Backlund to win that shit.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. Bob Backlund, we're good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Backlund. All right, good. Okay. Anybody else?
Nick hasn't given one yet.
Yeah.
Bob Holly.
See, I had him. Yeah, okay. See?
I could do Bob Holly.
Because there's only one Rumble that I believe he competed in that he lasted less than 10 minutes. Every
Right.
other Rumble, he's been over 10 minutes. I think the one Rumble that he didn't last that long, it was when they beat the shit out of Daniel Puder.
I was just gonna say.
Every other Rumble he was in, he lasted either 10 minutes, and I think his first Rumble, he lasted like a half an hour.
Something like that.
Shelby, how do you feel about Bob Holly?
Oh, I'm cool with Bob Holly. He wasn't in mine, but I'm cool with him.
All right,
100%.
Bob Holly. Okay. All right, throw out a name. We'll go in order here. So Nick throws, Shelby throws a name, then me, then Nick, and we'll just see if we agree or disagree. Let's just do it that way.
All right. Number 2. Well, not number 2, number 4, I guess. I'm throwing Ric Flair.
No, fuck. There's the name. No.
Is
No.
Okay. Go. Give me your no.
No, because everybody fucking talks about the 92 Royal Rumble like it is the greatest fucking thing ever. And I'm sorry, it's a decent Rumble. I'm not going to sit here and lie. It's great to watch and everything. You know, Ric Flair does a fine job in it. But, like, we're talking about 30 people. I can count so many other fucking people who had a better Royal Rumble performance than fucking Ric Flair. No. No, fuck no. No, I knew this fucking name was going to come up. No.
It was the most important Rumble until that point.
It was the first. It was at the time the only one up until the Roman Reigns one that was for the WWF Championship. You know, but I mean, still, it had a fucking Hogan finish where Hogan was almost basically the fucking the star of it, like usual. You know. And yeah, Ric Flair went an hour. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, people act like we haven't seen Ric Flair do Broadways before. Okay, fine. Fuck. We've seen it. There's nothing special about it. I'm sorry.
Well,
since you're so adamant, since you're so adamant, I'll disagree. I was kind of on the fence too because my thought process earlier today, and I forgot to revise my list again because I was going to, because I had Flair on it. But I was like, no. And the reason I say no is because that's the only Rumble he really had a good performance in. The rest he gets kind of made to look like a bitch. And
well, I mean,
like,
the following year in '93, he had a decent run. I think he lasted like 20 minutes or something, which I mean, decent. But like, people list like the '92 Royal Rumble as like one of their favorite matches of all time. And I mean, that's subjective. I mean, it's your opinion and shit. But like. Fuck, I don't.
No, I don't agree with that either. I can't see. No, I won't agree with Flair. I'm sorry, Shelby.
I expected you to say Eugene, to be honest with you.
Oh, no. Fuck no.
I was expecting that name to be Benoit, actually. Speaking of which. Oh, no, wait. It's your turn. Well, no, wait. Does that mean just move on now?
No, we still got to figure out a 4, so...
Do I come up with another name? Because I have other names.
Okay, yeah, do another name.
Another name. I feel like you're going to turn him down. So I'll just go with Dory Funk Jr.
He was in one fucking Rumble.
Yeah, man. He was a surprise entrant. He needs surprise entrants.
This is going to be hell. I can already tell. This is going to be hell. No. He was in one Rumble for like 3 minutes. The 95 Rumble on top of all that.
Ooh, it was 95?
Yeah, 96. 96.
Oh, 96.
Oof.
Yeah.
The year Duke the Dumpster Droese was number 30.
Oh, no. Oh.
All right, here. Let's do it this. Based on longevity, because I think the first Rumble he competed in, he was in there for like 40-something minutes, and I think the next year after that, he was in there for like 2 minutes. But then the year after that, he was in there for like another 30. Greg Valentine.
Sure.
Okay.
He was on my list.
All right, Nick. Who do you got next?
That's number 5. Chris Jericho.
I have Jericho on mine.
Yeah, me too.
He has the longest cumulative time in a Royal Rumble. So, okay, that was an easy one. Okay. Now this one I will say, even though he's never done well in them, I might get vetoed on this one. He's never done well in them, but his presence has always been known. I'm going to say Andre the Giant.
Oh, yeah, you got to have a Giant in a fucking Royal Rumble.
Yeah. Actually, come to
Okay.
think of it, when I was...
He was on mine. He won mine. Or no, actually, Lawler did. That was my bad. He was 30 on mine.
All right, Andre the Giant. Okay. All right, Shelby, what other bullshit name you got next?
I'm leaving my list. You're not going to like most of it. Daniel Bryan.
Okay, I had Daniel Bryan only for his performance in the Greatest Royal Rumble.
I just had him on there because I was fantasy booking. So, yeah.
Daniel Bryan. All right. There you go. That's how you're supposed to do it, Shelby. Daniel Bryan. Okay. Nick?
Edge.
Do I have Edge on mine? I do have Edge on mine, but I struggled with it for a while because I was like, logistically, I wouldn't put Edge. Like, if I were watching like the greatest Royal Rumble in a sense of like, all right, these are the 30 greatest people in our Royal Rumble. If I saw Edge, I'd be like, why? But I mean, he won from number 1 with almost an hour performance. He's won 2 Rumbles. I mean, he has the win factor. He's eliminated people. So, I mean, I had to put him on my list.
Shelby, do you agree with Edge?
Yeah, Edge is good.
Edge, okay. All right, let's spice it up here. I'm gonna say this name. I'm probably gonna get vetoed, but based on I base this one purely on longevity. The first Rumble they were in, they were in it for like, I think if I remember correctly, it was like 40 minutes. Basically, this person has a cumulative time of over 2 hours. For the 4 Rumble appearances that they have, I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say Natalya.
I was expecting you to say Beth Phoenix, and I was trying to figure out how that number worked in my head. I did have an idea, and it didn't actually come to fruition when I had the final list, or my final list, which is whatever. But it was just like intergenerational warfare, where you'd have like Dusty and Cody Rhodes, and like Jim Neidhart and Natalya, and Roman and Sika, and like fucking like Braun Breaker and Rick Steiner. But that wouldn't work because Braun Breaker hasn't been in one. With something like that, to that effect. But then I couldn't justify certain people on it. But then, total time, fuck. I just don't.
Shelby.
No, are you saying no, Nick?
I don't know yet.
Well, the Royal Rumble I had in mind, in the Royal Rumble that I would think of would not be intergender. So, no.
But still, you got to think though, the 30 greatest people. So we aren't. So in this one, it's the greatest people of overall.
Yeah.
So whether it's intergender or not, I mean, because you got to think this person, Natalya, has the longevity. 4 Rumbles out of the 4 women's Royal Rumbles, she has an cumulative time of over 2 hours.
Yeah. Man, this is not a Royal Rumble that I'd want to see.
Nick, you're
up to you, Nick.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're a tiebreaker.
I mean, We've already kind of thrown logic out the window with this list because we got fucking Bob Holly and fucking Jerry Lawler.
Fair enough.
Fuck. But at the same time, I'm like, it's.
I know, right?
Well, fuck, if we're having a roundtable discussion, at some point you have to have a brief period of deliberating. Like, okay, this
Well-
makes sense. Like, wow. You know what? Sure. Let's
There you go.
spice it up a little bit.
Spice her up.
I tell you, in the Rumble, the greatest Rumble. Okay. All right, Shelby, what bullshit name you got next?
Rey Mysterio.
I had Mysterio on mine.
I did too.
There
Okay,
you go.
Rey Mysterio. That was an easy one. All right, Rey Mysterio. Nick?
British Bulldog.
No.
Why not?
There was only one Rumble that he's really memorable for. And then who stole the show in that?
That doesn't matter. We'll get to him later, I'm sure. But
I say no, because that was the only thing that he was really memorable for. He had a good Iron Man performance in that, being the second longest, I guess, in that Rumble. Other than that, he didn't really do anything memorable in other Royal Rumbles. I say no.
I'm good with Bulldog.
All right, Bulldog's in then. All right. I disagree with that, but all right. Okay, then. Oh man, because this is going off the rails here. All right, there really can't be an argument with this one. Come on, Jim Duggan.
Oh yeah,
up
100%.
down, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim Duggan.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I mean, he was the first ever winner. Come on, you got to
Yeah.
throw him in. Okay. Shelby.
Bit of a controversial one here.
Oh, here we go.
The obvious choice, Chris Benoit.
Yeah, I had
Yeah.
been Walmart.
Yeah, there we go.
I mean, I think ever since he won the Rumble, I think the next 3 Rumbles after that, he did constantly like 20
Yeah,
minutes to an hour.
yeah, he stuck
So-
in there. I mean, the one after that, he started with Guerrero.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Benoit's okay. Yeah, I mean. Nick?
Undertaker.
No.
I'm cool with Undertaker.
Why though?
Well, more than fucking Natalia.
Yeah, but okay, again, all the other Rumbles other than the fucking one that he won hasn't really done anything memorable.
He got drop kicked out by fucking Maven.
Yeah,
Everybody
and
lost their
Maven's
shit.
Damn well know he's
spoiler
there.
alert, Maven's on my list for later.
Of course he is. I just like the Undertaker in the Rumble, okay?
God damn it. All right. He didn't even make my reserve list. All right. Well, fuck. I'll throw it out there now. Maven, because of the shock factor. There's always a shocking moment in a Rumble.
It's true.
Maven
It's true.
to eliminate the Undertaker. I'm down.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it
Fine,
doesn't matter
yeah.
anyway.
And then
Yeah, it does kinda
Benoit
matter.
to whoop his ass.
No, I'm
Or
just
like
saying,
that,
like, my
just
vote
stretch
didn't
him
matter
or
at that point.
Off the rails.
And we're at the halfway point. Maven was number 15, just so y'all know.
Maven had some badass music, though. I will say that. I did like that music.
I wanna feel the night. Okay.
Yeah.
Toby?
Triple H.
I had him
No.
on mine. Why? Oh, this I'm here. Two-time winner.
Two-time winner on the
before-
premise they were trying to get Reigns over once and it failed yet again, and two, it
And
was
before-
a return from injury.
And before Jericho had the overall cumulative time, it was Triple H.
I like Triple H because of what he did for NXT and like what he's done for the business, not due to 20-minute promo to kick off Raw and then another 15-minute match where he waits for the hot tag. I mean, it's 2 against 1 anyway. I just
asked why. I was seeing if you could convince me the other way.
I mean,
I mainly put Triple H on my list because of longevity, but
when I think the Rumble, I mean, I guess I just know.
You know
I
what?
can't.
I'll vote no because I think him entering at number 30 in that year's Royal Rumble, I think everybody saw that coming a mile away, and if you didn't, you're fucking retarded. So you know what? I'll say no.
Fair enough.
How about instead of Triple H? Again, this was mainly longevity. I think the very first Royal Rumble he lasted 20 minutes, and I think in another one he lasted like 40. He has a very Bret Hart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Bret Hart. Okay, Nick.
Looking at my list here. See who fit. Kurt Angle.
Why?
Because he's Kurt Angle.
But he's never won one. The only memorable Rumble appearance that he had was the three-way finale with Mr. Perfect and Triple H.
Oh, getting the super kick and then like falling out of the ring and laying on the floor is more memorable to me than that.
I mean, yeah.
Eliminated Goldberg.
And then coming in and eliminating Michaels.
How he eliminated Goldberg?
No. He doesn't have a longevity record. You know, he hasn't been in a lot of these things that long. He's never won one. The longest Rumble appearance that I believe he has was the SmackDown Rumble.
Maven? And I agreed with Maven.
I'm sorry, but Angle, when I think greatest Royal Rumble appearances, Angle does not show up there, where Maven has one of the most memorable fucking appearances ever.
Fuck.
I'm good with Angle.
God damn it! We're just wasting spots now. Kofi Kingston.
I'm down.
All right, Kofi Kingston. Shelby.
Roman Reigns.
No.
I have him on my reserves, and the reason I say no is the reason why he didn't make my main list, because logically he should make my main list, considering his elimination factor, and I believe the year that Batista won, he had a longevity factor. But I mean, now Roman Reigns is almost the guy in the Rumble that they used to get other guys over. I mean, yeah, Brock Lesnar was used to get McIntyre over, but who was in the finals that year? McIntyre and Reigns. And I think the previous year, when when Batista won, who was in the finals? Reigns and fucking Batista. And then when Randy Orton won, who was the final two? Randy Orton, Reigns.
And Reigns, yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, yes.
Who's your second choice?
Edge. Edge is
We
already
already
done.
had Edge.
Randy Orton.
He's on my reserves.
He was on my original list and then went to reserve.
Because he is a two-time winner.
I'll say yes to Randy.
Randall Keith.
Randy Savage.
No.
Oh.
So that when he tries to pin Randy Orton, Orton then hits an RKO and tosses him out. Ooh, yeah.
No.
Oh. Oh.
There's so
I
many
hate-
other good people that could go with Bob Savage.
Didn't try to pin somebody in a Royal Rumble. Oh.
Like, don't just throw names, throw darts at the fucking names at this point.
No, I mean, I'm
Fantasy
not even
booking.
on my list anymore, so.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, hold on. I haven't said anything yet. Will, is Jake Roberts on your list?
No, he isn't.
Okay, then fair enough. I'm still tempted to say yes just because you let Benoit in, but oh, all right. Why, Nick? Why Randy Savage?
I don't think I can say anything other than the fucking attempt in the pinfall. So I guess I get the veto here because.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
All
man.
right.
Yeah,
Cool.
I mean, yeah. There's. Okay, what about? I mean, he had one of the most dominating performances in Royal Rumble history. What about Kane?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. All right, and you know what? Let's just get it out of the way now because I'm sure I'm going to get vetoed. Very first Royal Rumble of its kind lasted 56 minutes. Sasha Banks. Very first Royal Rumble, very first entrant, women's Royal Rumble, I should say. Very first entrant lasted 56 minutes, made it to the final four before being eliminated by the Bella Twins.
Before being eliminated by the Bella Twins.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I can see where this is going. So I'll say this. Somebody who was even more groundbreaking, China. Very first woman to enter the Royal Rumble. That was a big deal at the time. Even got an elimination. Didn't last that long in there. But opened the doors for other women to enter. If you don't let her in, you're racist.
How?
I don't know.
Racist against China, duh.
Yeah, you know what? Sure.
There you go.
All right. Shelby?
Finn Balor.
Oh, this should be good. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because he lasted 57 minutes and 38 seconds in the 2018 Royal Rumble.
And?
I don't know. That's all I got.
No.
No.
All right. Cool.
Try again.
Mr. McMahon.
Okay, now you're just fucking with us.
I debated and opted for no.
And I'm guessing that's a no from Will too.
Yeah, because I think you're just fucking with me now.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do I get another, or is it your turn?
Try
now?
again, because this
right.
ain't getting much better.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I had him. 3-time winner. Had a dominating performance again in 2001. I'm okay with Steve.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Steve Austin did.
Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels was the second name I wrote down
Yeah, I'm cool with Shawn.
after Bob Backlund. Okay. Oh man. Oh, who do I want to say next? I will say, even though the 2 times he was in, he didn't need to be in, but he was a marquee name. Hulk Hogan. Both times he entered, he was the WWE champion. This is before they started doing title shots. The winner gets title shots. They didn't start that till 93. He won in 90 and 91.
Yeah, I'm okay with Hogan.
There you go.
All right, Hulk Hogan. Shelby.
The model, Rick Martel.
Oh, wow, I had him.
I did
There
too.
you go.
All right, Rick Martel. Good one. Rick Martel. Okay. Nick.
Before Kofi Kingston, it was him that did it, John Morrison.
Here's my argument to that. He did it one time.
Oh, yeah.
Kofi made it like an event.
Okay, yeah, I suppose. That's fair. Eddie Guerrero, then.
I don't know. I'm torn on that. Shelby?
I'd go for Eddie.
I can't think of a reason why or why not, so okay. Eddie. Okay. CM Punk.
I had Punk on mine.
There you go.
Mainly for the Nexus thing that year. That was the 40 year, but he went like fucking.
Yeah, he went a while. And then his last Rumble appearance, he went an hour.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelby.
The Sermon on the Mount from the Rumble. Bring them out one by one. Oh.
Triple H. Did I say Triple H?
Yeah, you did.
We already vetoed that.
The Rock.
My argument with The Rock is much like a lot of the other ones, and that is the 1 year that he lasted like 46 minutes, he ended up losing. The 1 year he won, he was in there for like, I think like 12 minutes. And then like every other Rumble appearance was like not even memorable.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Cena.
That was going to be my next name.
Okay.
Cena. All right. I mean, he's won 2 Rumbles. I think he has a big accumulative time. I'm not for sure.
2 hours and 48 minutes. 2 hours, 48 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Oh, okay. All right, we got 2 spots left to fill, and then so Nick.
Tito Santana.
No, really, your pick.
What? Tito Santana?
Why?
Because he's Tito Santana. Ariba.
Arriba.
It's a
Most
desperate little,
defeated
it's a
Arriba.
desperate little rebound. Arriba. He hasn't done anything in Rumbles to be memorable.
I'll go for Tito.
Nice.
All right, whatever. I pick now. I'm torn between 2 people. I'm torn between because there's usually a comedy spot in the Rumble, so I'm torn between Santino Marella or Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair's gonna be your comedy spot, or are you just saying because she's another woman?
Yeah, well, that and she has a large accumulative time. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go the other direction here. No, I'm not.
I could have been down with Santino. When he almost won, like that year, you thought he might have won. Like, well, of course, Del Rio won, but like, holy fuck, they went bonkers. Like, oh, and like he got.
I want to feel the room on this one. So Big Show.
Well, it's the Big Show. We've already got Kane, The Undertaker, and Andre. But Big Show technically did win. Fucking rock.
I was trying to figure out which one that was, and I was like, oh yeah.
Big slow. Big slow.
Yeah. Or Seth Rollins.
Fuck. I would go for Seth Rollins before Big Slow.
Yeah, I figured. All right, I'll officially throw the name in the ring for. Let's see how we feel about Charlotte Flair.
No.
Okay. Well, I mean that's 1-1, Shelby.
Well, since I gave him Tito, I'll give you Charlotte Flair.
Okay, Charlotte Flair. All right, so that's our 30th person we have here. So hold on, let me just write this down. So this is our Ultimate Rumble. And no, I mean this is the order, but you know whatever, you know what I mean. This is not their official order. These are the 30 participants in the Ultimate Royal Rumble. If we were watching this Royal Rumble, these are the 30 people that we would love to see in it. Jerry Lawler, Bob Backlund, Bob Holly, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Chris Jericho, Andre the Giant, Daniel Bryan, Edge, the Queen of Hearts, Natalya, Rey Mysterio, somehow the British Bulldog, Jim Duggan, Chris Benoit, The Undertaker, Maven from Tough Enough, Bret the Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Kofi Kingston, Randy Orton, Kane, Chyna, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan, Rick Martel, Eddie Guerrero, CM Punk, John Cena, Chico Santana, and number 30 being Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair. And just a few names that didn't get picked here. Seth Rollins, Big Show, RVD, Braun Strowman, the overall eliminations record. Did not get picked. Finley, who I think one Rumble lasted 56 minutes. Ziggler.
Who?
Finley.
Finley.
Dolph
You
Ziggler.
mean Sheamus?
No, Finley.
Finley never won a Rumble, dude.
No, he said lasted.
I said these are people who didn't get picked.
Yeah, but Finley never won.
I didn't say he won. But who's on first?
Okay, moving on.
Right, Dolph Ziggler didn't get picked. Ember Moon, who again had a time of 56 minutes. Batista was not picked. Anybody else on mine that didn't get picked? Triple H wasn't picked. Sasha Banks wasn't picked. I want to know who else was on Shelby's list. That was going to piss me off.
Let's see here. Terry Funk. Ronnie Garvin.
Terry Funk did compete in one Rumble where he lasted about 36 minutes. But still, other than that, he didn't really do anything else. Ronnie Garvin competed one time.
Mankind.
Okay.
Dory Funk. Junkyard Dog. Braun Strowman.
I think if you're going to pick anybody from the original Royal Rumble, other than Hart and people who were in later ones, I think the only person really is Jim Duggan.
I had Duggan.
Yeah.
Shelton Benjamin.
Huh?
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock
Adam
didn't
Cole.
get picked.
Yoko.
Adam Cole was in one Rumble for 6 minutes.
I had
Carlito.
Adam Cole on mine, but I was
Big
fan
Show. AJ Styles. Ken Shamrock. Dan Severn. Yeah, that was it.
Dan Severn was in one Rumble for like.
All right, Nick. Who'd you have?
Let's see, that didn't get picked. Randy Savage, AJ Styles, Adam Cole, Jeff Hardy, RVD, Booker T, Mr. Perfect, Owen Hart, Ric Flair.
Wait. Back up. What? Did you say Mr. T?
Booker T.
Oh, I was like, all right, I'm done.
Owen Hart, Tully Blanchard, Roddy Piper, Dusty Rhodes, William Regal, Terry Funk. That's it.
Oh, okay. There's some big names didn't get picked, like Brock Lesnar didn't get picked. The Rock did not enter. So, that'd be a fun little Rumble to watch. Out of the 30 we picked, who would you pick to win, Shelby?
Jerry Lawler.
Out of the 30 that we picked.
Yeah.
And who would you pick to win, Nick, out of the 30 we picked?
Uh,
A lot of good names in there. You got Andre, you got Daniel Bryan, got Natalia.
I'd give it to Punk to give him his WrestleMania main event right there.
Nick, okay. And I think to finally avenge 1993, I'd have to give it to Backlund. I'm serious. Oh God, that Rumble was so boss. With like, I think a second place would probably be. No, you know what? Yeah, look at everybody. I think I'd give it to Backlund. Yeah. All right. So that was our booking for the ultimate Royal Rumble, and you know, there was almost some. Oh yeah, Ric Flair didn't get picked. That's a good one. I knew it. I just thought it was going to come up later. I knew that name was going to come up, and I was like, no, fucking, I'm not drinking any fucking Merlot. No. So now we're going to move on to impromptu promo. But before we get to impromptu promo, we got to give a shout out to one of our sponsors. That sponsor being repsports.com, which has a variety of products to get you ready for your workout, get you through the workout, and to get you ready for sleep after that workout here. And those being the Broken Arrow pre-workout powder, which is a great workout powder to get you ready for that workout. Plus, if you're lagging through that workout, need a little boost to get through it, there's the Raise Energy on the go, plus the Raise Energy drink. And then when you need to come down from all the energy from banging and clanging and everything, there is the Hyper Sleep powder that you can take as well. And in the description of this podcast, there is a great deal for you that we're going to hook you up here. And that is you're going to get 4 packets of the Broken Arrow pre-workout, 2 packets of the Raise on the go powder. You're going to get 2 packets of the Hyper Sleep powder there. Plus, you're going to get 4 cans, 4 cans of Raise energy drinks. You're going to get their 4 most popular flavors. You're going to get Voodoo, which used to be a limited time flavor, but they keep it around now. You're going to get Baja Lime. You're going to get Sour Gummy Worm, and you're going to get what flavor, Shelby?
Galaxy Burst.
Galaxy Burst, that's right. You'll get all 4 of those. You'll get them for absolutely free. All you got to do is click that link in the description and use the checkout code ARTIST, ARTIST at checkout. All we ask is that you cover shipping. I know what you're thinking. Motherfucker, you just said you're going to give it to me for free. Well, if you go get that deal in the description down below, use that checkout code. You're also going to get a free $10 gift card to repsports.com. So that practically pays for your shipping right there. Because once you try all the products, you're going to love them. You're going to come back. You're going to use your $10 gift card. Plus, you're going to use that checkout code again, ARTIST, and you're going to save 15% on all your future purchases. So head on over to repsports.com. Check out their Raise Energy drinks. Check out their Broken Arrow pre-workout, the Hyper Sleep. Check out their T-shirts, their hats. Check it all out and let them know that ARTIST from the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast sent you. And use that checkout code and save 15%. All right, so let's get into impromptu promo, which is a nice little segment that we started doing here where, we improv a little promo here for you. So let me get the dice out here. There we go. And I have the things that were going to be written on my phone this week. All right. Who wants to go first?
Just silence.
Fucking crickets.
Roll the dice.
Pick? Okay, Shelby. All right. So you don't want the number 1?
No, I want to roll the dice.
You want to roll the dice?
Yeah.
He rolled a 7.
Oh boy.
Okay, so number 7, you're going to be JTG, but he's at a tea party. And you will be going against, would you like the number 1 or would you like the roll?
Roll.
Roll. You're gonna, number 3. You're JTG at a tea party, but you're going against The Undertaker in a Chamber of Horrors match.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Okay.
Just remember my idea for JTG, Sophisticated Gangster.
I don't. I don't at all.
It'd probably help you right now.
It probably would. Gia, this is JTG, and I'm here at this tea party with all these little young ladies here enjoying a good cup of orange pico, waiting for my match with the dead man and a Chamber of Horrors where I'm going to electrocute his old ass into oblivion, I guess. Cheer!
Yeah, I don't think you'd be allowed to say ass at a tea party.
I'd probably be kicked out.
Derriere.
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 Yeah, that was the whole thing. You're supposed to be sophisticated.
Yeah. I'm not very good at sophistication.
Obviously. All right, Nick, would you like 1 or would you like to roll?
1.
1 is the loneliest number. Oh, you're going to take the 1. Okay. You're going to be Andre the Giant, but he's also playing a game of Uno. And would you like the 1 for who you're going against, or would you like to roll that?
Roll that.
Roll that one. All right. 9. You're Andre the Giant, but he's also playing a game of Uno, but you're going against Santino Marella after he's been slapped by Jim Cornette.
Here. Mr. Morella, I not discard. I'm going to draw the auction. The auction going to beat the Cobra. Uno, dos, tres. No draw.
Must be playing Uno, not taking a
discard.
Spanish lesson.
No wild. No wild draw for. I can't. I hardly know the rules of Uno. I can't. Oh man.
All right.
It's so hard when you're put on the spot, eh?
Yeah, hey, that's the game.
That's
you
what
know?
she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go for me. All right, 7. Okay, we just did 7. 8.
Actually, I think she said it's so soft when you're put on the spot. Pretty sure. I
Oh,
remember hearing
finally,
that
we
somewhere.
get to do this one. It's number 8, Bill Ding, Evil Architect. I'm Bill Ding, I'm Evil Architect, and I'm not taking one. The hell with that one. By the way, number 1 for who you're going against is you're going against Mike Tenay, but you found out he's an alien.
I like that. That's good.
All right, and let's see who I'm going against.
Mike Tenay is an alien.
Okay, I'm building Evil Architect. I'm going against Triple H, but he's slowly turning into a werewolf. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Bill Ding, and I design buildings for a living, but also I like to come in these ropes, kick a little ass from time to time, because kicking a little ass is much like architecture. You design. You make designs and everything. And Triple H, I am designing the next great ass beating. And are you okay? You seem like you're going through a change or something, right? No? Why is there more hair coming out of you right now? Okay, why are you convulsing like that? I'm standing here telling you about my next great project to defeat you in that. I think you're becoming a werewolf. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go. Okay, that's it. All right, no, that was impromptu promo. There we go.
Hell yeah.
All right, some of the other ones here were you're Steve Austin, but you're Ice Dagger. You're Terry Funk, but he is lost and keeps asking for directions.
Oh, that's topical in a bad way.
You're Drake Maverick crying. And I always put this at 12 because we're gonna get it one day. You're ET, but you can't say phone home. Oh well, this is the one I changed earlier. You're Hulk Hogan, but you're trying to sell a Thunder mixer as well. And then some of the people you're gonna go against Scott Steiner, but in a math classroom. You're gonna go against Viscera in a hot dog eating contest. And you're gonna go against Braun Breaker in a Rex Steiner name on a pole match. Let me see. I think those are, yeah. Oh, Randy Orton after you found out he's shit in your gym bag. Yeah, somebody. Yeah. Oh, and this one was for Nick. Macho Man Randy Savage, but you can't say any phrases he's famous for.
Oh no.
Why did he turn into Mr. Zulu?
I don't know.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That's oh my.
Oh my. All right, so that was impromptu promo. If any of you guys listening have any ideas for suggestions like that, leave them in the comments down below with your questions and everything. And speaking of questions, we are going to get to your questions, but before we do, we got to give a shout out to one more sponsor of the Basic Bills here, and that is the great people over at MoviesRUSA.net, who has a wide selection of not only TV shows but also movies that are available on Blu-ray and DVD, if you ask nicely. And you can head on over there and use the podcast checkout code, which is 3-way. The word, not the number, and you can save not 15% on your purchase. I know that sucks. I'm Rep Sports and hard to find. They give us a 15% checkout code, but Movies Are USA. They said we're gonna overcompensate a little bit. We're gonna give you 50% off your purchase. So you can head on over there and find that hard to find television show. No pun intended. The hard to find TV. Or you can find that hard to find movie, or you can get that movie that's still in theaters. But you didn't hear that from us. But you don't want to go to the theater and, possibly get the Rona or anything like that. So, hey, you can head on over and get you a copy of, maybe you can pre-order a copy of Spider-Man No Way Home right now. If you head on over there and use checkout code 3-way and save 50% at MoviesRUSA.net. All right, so let's get to our questions here.
I got a fact of the week.
Oh, yeah. But before we get to questions, we got to get to our fact of the week.
So, Funaki, SmackDown #1 announcer Funaki, actually has a 5-star match as rated by Dave Meltzer. It was from October 10th, 1996, as Funaki teamed with Dick Togo, Men's Tio, Shiryu, and Taka Michinoku versus Gran Hamada, Gran Nawawa. Gran Naniwa, Masato Yakushiji, Super Deefin, and Tiger Mask 4. Funaki actually has a 5-star match.
Wow.
Number 5.
Number 5, yeah. All right, so let me get the questions here, which thankfully we have some now because we only had 2 up until a couple days ago. Which, hey, if you guys don't leave questions, we can just get rid of this segment because Shelby's actually working on a new segment. So
Potentially.
Potentially. Okay, leave questions.
Excuse me.
Leave them for the next little bit at least.
For now.
All right.
Until we say otherwise.
Jason wants to know, what do you think of WWE removing all Hunter Hearst Helmsley videos from the network? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you guys?
No, I was literally watching Raw and Triple H showed up, so
But Triple H showed up, but was it Hunter Hearst Helmsley?
I mean, if they're specifically targeting Hunter Hearst Helmsley, I'd be surprised. And I guess he would have been Hunter Hearst Helmsley still because it was during the DX era, like early DX, like Shawn Michaels DX.
Yeah.
It was that stupid hot dog segment.
Hot dogs are delicious.
Yeah, but their barbecue segment was kind of dumb.
Oh, barbecue hot dogs are even better.
Okay, but we're not talking about the hot dog.
Oh, is that? Do you like your Undertaker rare or well done?
Yeah.
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 What kind of beer do you guys like? And he nailed it. I don't drink beer.
Light beer or cerveza, which cervezas are mainly light beers.
Cerveza's Mexican. Well, Mexican word for beer.
Dos Equis, 4.5.
I like mostly porters, stouts, lagers, ambers, anything dark. Not a big fan of fucking the fucking sours. They suck.
I don't know. You always seem like a fucking Miller Lite type of guy to me.
No. I hate
you seem like somebody that would go to the grocery store and get like a fucking 86 pack of fucking Natty Light.
You cannot buy 86 packs in grocery stores.
If you go to Quebec, actually, you can get 72 packs.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Oh my God, really?
Oh yeah, 72.
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go.
$1.
Seems like that's the kind of person Shelby seems like. Go buy a 72 pack of Natty Light and then go home.
Go through them in 2 days.
Yeah, no, go home. No, go through them in a night. Beat his kids. Go to bed.
Wow.
No kids, no wife. Drinks them all. Goes to bed. wakes up,
Beat
goes
myself.
and gets another case.
All
You
right,
get too
my
drunk to beat yourself, yo.
That's
Come
when
on
you
now.
do beat yourself, though. You bump into shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Sorry, lamppost.
Sorry, lamppost.
My friend Jackie wants to know if you got arrested with no explanation, what would everyone think it was for?
You know, I was trying to think of this. Fuck. I don't know.
I would think Shelby got arrested for beating somebody else's wife and kids.
We'll go with that then. We'll go with
Public
that.
intox or streaking.
Yeah, public intoxication, not streaking though. I can't say that's something I've ever done.
I think mine would finally be snapping on a customer and just beating the shit out of them.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
Verbal.
What are you in
assault.
jail for? I snapped on a customer. What'd they say? They came in and said, I want a Firehouse sub. They didn't tell me which one, and they caught me on a bad day. Hate when they do that shit. Can I have a Firehouse sub? Please.
So at the end of it, you slapped them with a bologna log until they said that you were daddy? What?
Oh, God.
Now I'm going to get a bologna log for work.
Oof.
Oh, why are you carrying that around? Don't worry about it. Hopefully you guys can understand this question because I kind of don't. What is the one female-leaning gender norm you would adopt if you could?
So I think what she means by that is like something that is typically associated with females do. Like pets.
Okay.
Yeah, which mine would probably be baths. And the reason why I can't is because I don't fit in normal bathtubs.
Hey man, fuck you, son. I take baths all the time.
I'm just saying, a lot more women take baths than men.
Give me the satchel.
I used to take baths when I lived with the baby mama, and it was the only way I could fucking escape for a little bit and watch fucking. I would take baths and watch an episode of Corner Gas. That's no joke.
Yeah.
Get some bubbles in there and I drank fucking some rough ducks. So fuck yeah.
Oh God, I would just escape getting there, and then I'd always have to hear from the other room, "Don't be too long in there." I'm like, I'm sorry, Brett.
Man purse is a good one too, but like,
satchel.
I just feel like satchel,
Indiana
man
Jones
purse, whatever the fuck you want to call it. But like, I feel like it would just get filled up with junk that I didn't really need anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, if you had a bag versus your pockets.
Just a backpack. They're probably easier to carry too, realistically.
Well, but I mean, fuck.
Just shot holes right through that.
Well, like
I think mine would be like basically like all the shit that guys do that's considered like gross and unattractive that women can do and it looks hot. Like a guy scratches his nuts and it's just like ew, but a girl scratches her like fucking, you know, down there and shit, and guys are just like, yeah.
Yeah. You want to just be able to go scratch your nuts?
I just want to be able to scratch my nuts.
You funny?
I want to be able to scratch my nuts, and some girls just like, yeah.
I mean, there are probably some of those. They're just few and far between.
You know?
I feel like that's like something out of Good Burger.
Jackie also wants to know, what's your favorite shade of green?
Forest.
Baby shit.
You know, that's more of like it's more of like
brown, isn't it?
No, baby shit. Because if we're talking green baby shit, that's like the pine. It's like it's a mix of like light and dark.
Okay, you've already spent way too much time talking about green shit. The fact that you have an extensive knowledge on that already is just already disturbing.
Look, I was just going off the top of my head. That was improv.
What's your favorite shade of green?
Neon. No, regular green.
Regular green. Original.
Green.
It's green.
1.
What's your favorite shade of green? Green. Tony Dingle wants to know, is CM Punk entering the Rumble?
No,
Maybe in your dream.
I
Yeah,
hope so,
mine.
but no.
I think
Wouldn't
you're-
that be cool though if he like entered one, finally got his mania event, still lost?
Well, he's contracted to AEW, so if he did get
And?
the main event, they just give him the belt, and he's like, "All right, I'm taking the belt again." And this time, I'm not
Tony
bringing
should
it
just
back.
buy WWE.
He doesn't have the money to buy WWE.
Yes, he does. Come on
No.
now.
If
Between
anybody
his
buy,
father and him, they have the money to buy that. Back the Rock and buy it. Then fire Nick Khan.
AEWWE.
Gross.
Oh no, wait. Disney presents AEWWE.
yeah,
Disney buys them both. Yeah, good.
We already really talked about the fucking Cody Rhodes situation. Have you guys seen that WWE animated movie Rumble?
I have not.
No.
Same, I haven't seen it.
Didn't
think-
realize it was out.
Yeah, I think it's a Paramount Plus exclusive.
All right, yeah.
I think we did this before, but I don't remember our answer, so fuck it, we'll do it again. What's your favorite horror franchise?
I don't like the movies, but since you just said franchise, I'll say Resident Evil because I like the games.
Scream.
Oh, okay. Scream? Oh, I saw the new Scream. It's dope.
I want to see it, but we can't go to the movies. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
movies are USA. Say 50%
there you go.
by using check code 3-way.
Yep. I'm trying to think. I really love the Nightmare on Elm Street series. Right behind it would probably be Saw, except for Spiral. Those two definitely. Nightmare on Elm Street and Saw are two of my favorites. Yeah. Have you ever been arrested or almost arrested, Shelby?
I was almost arrested once, and it wasn't
Really?
my fault. Yeah.
I thought you would have been arrested.
I was at a house party at like my first run of college, and for some unknown fucking reason, one of the guys thought he'd be funny and make a prank call to the cops, not thinking that they can track your phones and everything. So they ended up showing up, and they put three of us in like the kitchen, and they're like, "You're all gonna go to jail tonight if one of you doesn't confess to who called." So it took like fucking, I swear to God, it felt like forever. But finally he said, "Yeah, I was the one that called." And he fucking just went to the drunk tank for the night. But it was like, fuck, why the fuck would you even like think that'd be funny? Like, it's just
That's one of the
stupid.
stupidest things I've ever heard.
Yeah. This kid
I
was
would
like,
have sold them out in a heartbeat. If the cop would have said, "You're all going
Who's
to jail
him?
tonight," if we don't know, I'm like, "He did it. Him right there. Him."
yeah.
I would have sold his ass out in a
Screw you
heartbeat.
guys, I'm going home.
Exactly. I would have sold his ass out. I want we have a little bit of time to play with. So side story, I once sold out my entire fucking neighborhood to a cop.
Wow.
So story goes, we had this house that was vacated, and one of the neighborhood kids found out that like there was a hole in the fucking back door window that if you reach your hand in, you can unlock the door and go inside. So
Right.
word got through the neighborhood and shit. So like 1 became 3, 3 became 6, 6 became 9. So there's like 9 of us in this fucking house and shit. Just walking around like, hey, fuck, we're in an empty house. How fucking fucked up is this and shit? So one day, a cop shows up at the door, and they're, my one sister, not the one that lives with me, but the one I can't stand. She was just like, I didn't do anything. They're like, no, we're here to see your brother. And she's like, what? And I'm like, huh? And he was just like, so, have you been in that house over there? And pointing right to it, because it was like, right across the street almost. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he was like, do you know who else has been in it? I'm like, yeah. He was like, well, who else has been in it? I was like, well, Lori lives right here. She lives over here. And Bubba lives down the street here. I sold out the entire fucking neighborhood.
Jesus. Fuck.
Yeah. All right. Andrew wants to know, do you think Triple H is done with
I
the
didn't
company?
answer that.
Yeah, I was gonna
question.
say I don't think Nick answered it.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. Have you ever been arrested or almost arrested?
Almost twice.
Twice.
One was alcohol related. Actually, no. The first one, I didn't even do anything. Well, I hadn't done anything yet. I didn't do anything after because I was like, shit. So I was walking home at 2 a.m. because I went to get McRibs, and I was also kind of like intoxicated. And so I had my bag of like 4 McRibs, and it was like 2 a.m. And I'm walking by this like baseball diamond, and I'm like, I gotta pee. And it was winter time. There was a lot of snow, so I'm traipsing through the snow, and then I hear whoo, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I turn around, I walk back to the sidewalk, but it's like, oh, what's going on? I'm like, oh, I just got my McRibs here. I'm going home. Oh, is your home the baseball diamond? I'm like, oh, that's a shortcut. See, I was going to cut through and then go to my house. Well, where's your house? Oh, it's on such and such street. Okay. And what are your priors, son? I'm like, priors. And he's like, prior convictions? I'm like, I come again?
You should have been
he's
like,
like-
well, I do have a 300 RBI.
And he's like, oh, you're not the guy we're looking for. So we carried on. And needless to say, I didn't go pee.
You already did.
No, well, no, actually. I got too nervous to pee my drawers, or else I would have. Second time, though.
When he said, like, what are your priors, you should have just started giving them baseball facts. You know,
Yeah.
like, well, I have 3 home runs. I have a
Right.
400 RBI.
Got an A+ in science in grade 8. I didn't actually. That was. Yeesh.
So you're going to lie to the fucking cop now.
The second time was. What was the second time? I was drunk. In public.
Fair enough.
It was basically, you better go home. I was like.
In public.
I was like, are you gonna call the taxi? He's like, that depends. Do you want to get in my car? I was like, nope, see you later.
I probably would have just said, are you going to take me home?
I didn't want to push my luck at that point.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. That's probably for the best. I have heard of them taking people home before, though.
I have too. But
Yeah.
you never voluntarily get in there.
Yeah. I did one other time, but that was to like not report an accident, but like give
I remember another time actually. So it was my 19th birthday, and like in Canada you got to be 19. That's the drinking age. So it's my 19th birthday. I'm at the campus pub, and I am blasted. I'm going up to random people being like, it's my birthday. And they're like, oh, hey, do you want a drink? And I'm like, yeah. So I'm completely annihilated. I see somebody else that I didn't recognize. And this great big bald guy. He's about 6 feet tall. He's got this cool vest on. And I'm like, oh, I don't know this guy. I walk right up. I'm like, hey, it's my birthday. And he's like, it's your birthday, is it? How old are you? Like, so 19th birthday. He's like, oh boy, you've had a lot to drink, haven't you? I was like, bring on the rum. Bring on the rum. He's like, the rum? He's like, how about the drunk tank? I'm like, how about I go home? And he's like, where's home? I'm like, somewhere over there. And I pointed to the direction of the dorms. And he's like, how long do you think it'll take you to get there? I'm like, normally, about 5 minutes. Right now, about 10 minutes. He said, if I see you in the next 5 minutes, you're going to my place. I'm like, but your place isn't your house. He's like, oh no. I'm like, oh boy. I made it home. I don't remember much after that, but. Moral of the story. Moral of the story, when it's your birthday and you're out in a crowded bar or whatever, drunk, don't go up to a cop and be like, it's my birthday.
You need to write a book.
I did that already.
No, not you.
Yeah, no, there's too much in there. I don't want to go on TV and have to explain.
You don't have to go on TV.
I didn't go on TV for my goddamn book.
You didn't even go on a book tour.
I kind of did. I was just like, hey, you want to buy a book?
And did that succeed?
Have I
Actually,
written-
it must. You wrote a second one.
Well, no, I wrote a second edition.
Okay, but it's a follow-up technically, so.
Yeah, essentially.
Anyway.
All right. So again, Andrew asks, do you think Triple H is done with the company, and do you believe the divorce rumors, or is this all bullshit? Again, where are all these Triple H rumors? Like fucking
Where are these divorce rumors?
Yeah,
exactly. First,
about
like
that.
all the Hunter Hearst Helmsley videos are gone. Now him and Steph are getting a divorce.
I hadn't seen anything about that. Whoa,
Me
I
neither.
knew he had a heart attack and Vince kind of cleaned house of his buddies, but damn. I
Wouldn't it
didn't
be great? Wouldn't it
realize.
be great if like Triple H had no idea this was going on? He just shows back up at NXT and just like, so where's William at? And they're just like, oh,
Uh-oh. Nobody told.
they let
Oh,
go.
boy.
They let
Uh,
go of Regal, Hunter, or Paul. Oh, okay. Well, just
They let go of Darren and Brian.
just tell Joe to come over here. Well,
You might want to sit down.
Where's Kyle? You know I got to see Kyle.
God.
well, you can see Kyle, but just turn on your TV Wednesdays at 8.
Johnny? You know he's gone too. Yeah, but he hasn't signed. Okay.
Like they didn't tell him any of these people are gone.
Yeah.
Fine. All these people are gone. Just tell Brian to get me the script, okay? Well,
Well, you see, the problem with that is
well,
he's gone too.
and Bruce is gonna have to get you the script.
Oh no.
Triple H is just like, I'm done.
He starts throwing shit in the bag.
And see, you might want to look at these papers. Wait, Stephanie's leaving too? Well, she's leaving you. She's not leaving the company. She's leaving you. See, it's documented here on page 5, section 3. Here.
And by the way, if you could sign those while you're sitting there, that'd be great.
And then go see John. Go see Ace. Yeah, John Laurinaitis. Yeah, go see him. He took over for the talent role.
Hey,
Yeah.
Paul. Nice to see you, buddy. Glad the heart's doing well. Well, bad news is we have nothing for you creatively, pal. I wish you the best in your future endeavors.
Oh,
Glad the heart's doing well.
Oh, by the way, you've got a 90-day no compete clause. Yeah. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. Yeah.
Oh, my God. All right. Andrew wants to know, I'll save that one for last. Do you guys use the Fight app? How do you watch other smaller promotions?
I've used it a little bit, but
YouTube.
yeah, I don't watch a lot of the other smaller stuff. I have gotten back into NWA lately since they've got both their shows now on YouTube, but like I don't really watch anything else other than WWE and AEW, and I only really watch the pay-per-views anyway.
The only time I ever used the Fight app was when they announced David Arquette's return to wrestling.
Mm.
So I had to watch David Arquette versus RJ City.
Their app is not very user-friendly, I find.
No.
It's very difficult to navigate.
Unless you pay for it.
Even then, it's still difficult to navigate. It's just you get everything now.
Thoughts on Brody King? I don't really know that much about him, so I got nothing.
I don't know enough about him to really say much other than he looks like a fatter, taller Aleister Malachi Black.
I always thought he looked kind of like Brodus Clay, but
A fatter, taller, hairier Malachi Black.
King is on a roll. King is on a roll.
Somebody call my papa.
Somebody call my Tony. Somebody call my Tony. Do you think ROH is coming back or is it done? Well, they just announced the what is it, Death Before Dishonor or whatever the fuck the show
I
is.
see ROH 1.5.
ROH 1.
Featuring some of the stars of the past eras of ROH.
I don't know. If they don't start
King.
using Jay Lethal, he might as well go back. And I know he was
Kenny
on like
King
Dynamite or something.
And Red Titus and like fucking
I know, like how do you,
Tightest with the NWA.
how do you fucking sign Jay Lethal, probably one of ROH, like ROH's fucking like Hulk Hogan almost
Yeah.
for like the last few years,
And put him
Have
on
him-
Dark
have
with Sunny
him lose-
Kiss.
have him lose his debut match,
Which you can recover from, but
But
yeah.
still, I mean, why sign a talent like Jay Lethal and then put him in a TNT title match and not have him win the title? I thought that was stupid.
And then just like not
And then
use
just throw him on Dark.
Yeah,
That's
plus
your
he was
Booker
in
of the
that
year right there.
yeah. Plus he was in that battle royal for the whatever the fuck that ring is. That
Oh, he
MJF
he was in the
has.
Diamond Dozen ring.
Yeah, he was in that. But
Yeah,
that
the
was
Dynamite
like it.
Diamond ring that MJF is.
And they made like no mention of him. He didn't even get an entrance for that because MJF was the only one that got the entrance.
No,
It's like, what
nobody
the-
gives a fuck about Jay Lethal now. Like,
And while we're on that topic, real quick, why the fuck do they keep doing that thing if MJF just keeps winning it?
to build them up.
Like
Yeah.
2 years in a row, I'm like, okay, all right, I can kind of wrap my head around that. But now we're on 3 years in a goddamn row.
And he
I
beat
thought-
Dante Martin, which, I mean, he was the one getting the push, and that's just a fucking. Now he's teaming with Seidel again, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna
Seidel. Oh boy, one missed shooting star press ruined that man's career.
Yeah.
On marijuana.
No, I think no, because like people were all jazzed when they saw Matt Seidel. Then he missed that shooting star press, and they're just like, oh well, never mind.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's right, AEW.
Yeah.
The shooting star. Oh, boy.
All right, and the last one here. If you could go back and change a single event in your life that, I don't know, let me read that again. If you could go back and change a single event in your life that you believe could have a larger impact, what event would that be? I'm pretty sure Nick would look both ways.
But I did. Fuck. Like, no, nothing to do with that, but I don't know what it would be.
The one I always go to is I would have stayed in my parents' place for another couple years. And when I did the move to London, I would have bought a house then, and right now I would have still been working in London. And I would have never went to Ottawa and had that fucking shitty year and a half.
Why don't you just go to London now? Wouldn't that be?
Nah, because the job's not there now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
London, wait a minute, London, Ontario, or
Yeah.
okay?
I
And
can't
I don't have
think
the
of.
money to buy a house.
I can't think of anything that I would. No.
I mean, larger impact on my life. What event?
Oh, yeah, my last real breakup wouldn't have ended by way of being cheated on, but it
Sure.
still would have ended. So, I mean, I can't really even
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
That's probably what I would do. I would go back to the first time I was cheated on, and afterwards, I'd probably blow my fucking brains out. Oh, God.
Hey, come on now.
Okay, maybe after the second time. Fool me once, shame on me. Or shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I should have just fucking slit my wrist.
See what color they are.
Black and white, red all over. Oh, no. Yeah.
All right, so that was let's end on that grim note.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
that's perfect. No, it's
No,
perfect.
okay. Let me think of a happier one.
No. Why do we got to be happy all the time?
Okay, fine. Fuck it then. We won't be happy. Fine.
Yeah. Fucking
Um,
your wrist, boys and girls.
So now let's move on to our vintage pick of the week, which
Oh yeah, we still got this.
which is usually a match, a segment, whatever that we think you should go out and seek. Which I've already given mine away. My vintage pick of the week. Go watch the 1993 Royal Rumble just for Bob Backlund's performance alone.
Bob Backlund. I break him and make him humble.
You done?
Yep.
All right. What's your vintage pick of the week?
Mine?
Yeah.
Gail Kim versus Awesome Kong from Final Resolution 2008.
Was that the no DQ match?
Yep. The one
Yeah.
Gail won? Yep.
Yeah.
Mine is from Ross Ward, January 19th, 1998. The NWA North American Championship. Jeff Jarrett versus Blackjack Bradshaw. Man, speaking's been a problem tonight.
Yeah.
What's so good about that match?
I just like that it's for the
Bradshaw.
NWA North American Championship in a WWF ring in '98. It was a nice little match. It wasn't anything too special, but
Blackjack Bradshaw.
Blackjack Wyndham joining the NWA team, and it was weird that like the Rock and Roll Express were out there interfering on Jeff Jarrett's behalf for Jim Cornette when they had feuded with Jim Cornette for fucking like a decade, and they were baby faces. Or 2
Speaking
decades.
of Rock and Roll Express, they're going on their retirement tour.
Yeah, they're finally gonna retire after 87 years.
That's probably good.
That mullet's got to be shaved. That's just gross.
Yeah.
That's probably why they're retiring. They're like, I just want a fucking haircut.
I saw him on an episode of Power the other day, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
I
they
can't
won.
believe
They
it.
won like one of the early episodes of Power. Like when they first started doing Power, they won the tag team titles for the 10th time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it was weird because like he was with was it Ricky's son? I think Ricky was with his son, but Robert wasn't there, which I was like, that's fucking weird. But I don't know. Not seeing them together is just strange to me. I know they had like their singles runs, but they really didn't amount to much, really.
Oh yeah, name one singles match by either one of them.
That's what I mean. They did
I
not
can
amount
name one, and that was Robert Gibson. That's the one that's not blonde, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robert Gibson versus Hacksaw Jim Duggan on an episode of WCW Saturday Night for the television championship in 2000.
I
Gross.
watched a pay-per-view in the early 90s from WCW, and they both had singles matches, I believe. But I don't remember them.
I see.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Like, their singles careers were not very good. Ricky
Something like
probably could have been more than Robert, but they made
I didn't
Ricky.
even know that. I thought they had like one-off like singles matches. Like, okay, we're on a pay-per-view. We need to fill time. Robert Gibson, they're gonna have a match. I didn't think they really had singles runs. You know?
Yeah. No, they did. It just didn't amount to fuck all.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They turned Ricky heel on Robert, I believe.
Ah.
Yeah.
There it is again. All right. So we know what that sound means. That signifies the end of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. So be sure to leave your questions or suggestions for impromptu promo in the comments down below. Be sure to support our sponsors. Next week is Royal Rumble, isn't it?
No, a week after.
Oh, fuck. I don't know what we're doing next week then. I really don't.
Yeah,
We'll
because
figure that out
Rumble's
later.
on the 30th, I believe.
I guess I did. I don't know what we're doing. I thought next week was Rumble.
No.
Fuck me.
Figure it out later.
Yeah. All right. So that'll do it for us here. So until next time, for Shelby and Nick, I'm yours, one. Until next time, be breezy.